Hi all, my name is Haley Comet and welcome to my cosmic corner of the internet where we discuss all things astrology. And today, North Node in the 7th house and how this placement unlocks your gifts, your strengths, your challenges, and your mission in this lifetime. We are talking about South Node in the 1st house, North Node in the 7th house. It basically means the same thing, and it's one of the most illuminating placements to dive into in astrology, in my humble opinion. Before I dive in though, if you could do me a favor, if at any point during this video you gain any knowledge or clarity, if you wouldn't mind just dropping a like, perhaps if I earned your subscription or turning the bell on, I would appreciate that as well. Those little nudges really help me keep this cosmic videos coming, so I'm so appreciative for them. And without further ado, let's get into the video. So to understand North Node in the 7th house, we need to first unlock South Node in the 1st house. And now South Node is where you are gifted and where you are comfortable. And oftentimes in modern astrology especially, it's considered South Node is like, we must release the South Node and go towards the North Node. And I think of it as truly a balancing act. We need to balance out the gifts and comfort that we have in 1st house affairs with the challenge and the soul expansion that awaits for us in the 7th house. So let's talk about 1st house first. With South Node 1st house, some believe that South Node indicates past life experiences. If that resonates, you can hold on to that, or it could just represent early life experiences or just where you're naturally more comfortable. In the 1st house, you are a self-sufficient person. You've got yourself handled. You know who you are. You are someone who has a healthy ego in terms of boundaries from other people and being independent and doing your own thing. You don't wait for other people for your life to happen. You are here to make your life happen. You are a self-starter. You are an initiator. You get things done for yourself. You're very self-sufficient. You don't need anyone. And that's amazing to be around, as someone who is confident in the person that they are. Other areas of expertise for you could be in the affairs of, body as well. 1st house is body, its appearance, itself. You could be someone who is beautiful. You could be someone who's beautiful, or someone who just enjoys putting themselves together, playing with makeup, putting together outfits, like really into, presenting a good appearance to the world. Someone who takes pride in their appearance, pride in the person that they are. That is something that comes more naturally to you. And all of this is beautiful. It's areas that you are gifted in. However, where we get caught up is when we stay in the 1st house. So I want you to appreciate your self-sufficiency and your independence. Like, you literally don't need anyone for anything. Appreciate that. But in this lifetime, you are being tasked with the mission to explore 7th house affairs. So this balancing act is truly between self, which is 1st house, and other, which is the 7th house. And it's not to say, forsake all of your own dreams and what you want to do with life and your own initiative to bend and acquiesce to other people's needs. Not at all. It's simply that a lot of, experiences that you could have been lacking in past lives, or where your soul wants to grow, is going to take place in the domain of other relationships in this lifetime. So you can embolden your North Node in the 7th house by being open to people. And I've seen this play out where, the shadow side of South Node in the 1st house is that they can be so independent and so self-sufficient that they don't open up to people. They don't feel safe to. They're like, well, if I open up to someone, then they can hurt me, and I have too much I want to do for that to happen. So I'm just gonna, just play it cool, be a little detached, and not, open up to people. Because there could have been this encoded message, like, you've always got to take care of yourself, trust no one, trust no one, trust no one. And while it's gifted you a lot of self-sufficiency, it could really be a barrier to opening up to people, because there could be this inherent fear that they're going to leave you and then you're going to be on yourself. So you need to always know how to take care of yourself on your own. Yet in this lifetime, a lot of your major gifts and opportunities are going to come in the realm of other people. So be open to relationships. I know that's not easy. And this could be romantic relationships, but also business partnerships. You could be someone who tries so hard to launch your own business, and be like, why is this not working? I trust my own work ethic. I trust working by myself. Why is this not working? But you need to master 7th house working with other people. So you could find, if you get together with a team or in a partnership, your business opportunities are able to really lift off the ground. But it's when you're trying so hard to push something and take on all of these different roles that it's not able to happen. You need to learn to delegate and to work with other people, and to furthermore trust other people. Because even at work, even in business, if you try to do all the things, you effectively do none of the things. And you have this kind of tape that says I could do it on my own. I could do it on my own. Just give it to me. I could do it on my own. But your mission this lifetime is to learn how to trust, delegate, and work with other individuals. So you could find that, through business partnerships, you learn a lot about yourself. You learn a lot about how to get things done. You learn that what we can create together is sometimes more powerful than what could, be done on ourselves. And that could be hard pill to swallow for you. As I mentioned, with the South Node first house, you could have a healthy ego. You know who you are, you know your strength, you know your power. So it could be a little bit of, an insult when you realize that you're so much stronger when you're with someone else. For the romantic side, there could be this inherent fear around relationships. I mean, where North Node is located in our chart is a place where we are not inherently comfortable. It is not our comfort zone. And with North Node in the 7th house, opening up to someone, the kind of connection that an intimate relationship kind of necessitates, might be something that makes you squirm and really inherently uncomfortable. It could be something that it could be something that you haven't really experienced in your lifetime. You could have been really hesitant when you were younger to open up in relationships. And I'm not saying walk down the street and start dating the first person you find, but you could find that a lot of soul expansion takes place when you work as a team, as a partnership. And because this is how North and South nodes work, there could be a crossroads that you face in this lifetime where there's a decision to either go on your own or see what would happen if you truly were a team and, worked with someone else. For example, you could have this amazing opportunity to move to Baltimore for a career opportunity, but your partner is here in the city that you're living in, and you have this huge crossroads. Do I live for myself, or do I see what this relationship, this partnership can hold? Obviously, I can't make that decision for you. No one can make that decision for you, but I will say in this lifetime, you will have those crossroads where it's do I do my own thing, as I've always done with the South Node in the 1st house, or do I take a chance to really connect and collaborate with another human being? And you will find the payouts in interpersonal relationships pay dividends. So being open to working with people, being open to loving in other individuals, and being open to consultant work, client work, anything one-to-one. You might have this feeling of I just want to be in my own bubble and do my own thing, and you all distract me. But the gag is, they're not distracting you. They're illuminating your, purpose in ways that you might be, tough-headed and not considering other viewpoints. I mean, a huge lesson of this is lessening the ego and being open to the knowledge and the feedback and the insights that can be gleaned from other people, and collaborating. Even if it would be easier to go off by yourself. I just want to do my own thing. I don't care. Seeing what can be done when you learn to compromise, when you learn to collaborate, when you learn to balance your needs with someone else. Because with the South Node in the 1st house, your willingness to always go on your own way, do your own thing, that is a coping mechanism. It's you running away from the fear that it takes to open up to someone new. So when you feel those instincts kicking up, when you're in a relationship and you're life would be so much easier if I just did things on my own, you'll just find that when you run away, when you go somewhere else, when you're by yourself, wherever you go, there you are. And relationships do make you confront parts of yourself that you would rather ignore, parts of your shadow self that you would rather ignore. But that growth is something that you're really after in this lifetime. So in moments, even when it would be easier to run away, to do your own thing, to break up, see what would happen if you decide to collaborate, if you decide to compromise, if you find that balance, if you learn conversational skills to be able to communicate your needs rather than, evacuating from the relationship to go satiate your own needs. Because I've found oftentimes with South Node first house types, there can be this feeling that anytime there is an argument or a division, whether it's in a business partnership or a romantic partnership, when there is a clash, First house, South Node people will be like, oh, I need to run away. I need to do this isn't working. But those arguments, those clashes are where, the magic is truly. It's when both parties are able to communicate, their side, and then a, dispute is resolved or a middle ground is found. That's really, really powerful. So you'll find if you run away every time, you're missing out on these opportunities to fight forward or to find a resolution or to see like conflict management. Like just because there's conflict doesn't mean that you need to, end this relationship and run away. There can be a lot to be learned in the realm of partnerships. And oftentimes with North Node and 7th house individuals, they can, end up working as consultants of some sort or contracts or having to work with a lot of people, or they could work even in conflict management and balancing out two sides. Like people, you are here to learn the study of people. It's not about you always, it's about learning about the realm of people. And there can be a lot, you are here for the study of people and of interpersonal connections and of the things that we can create together when we let down defenses and honestly and openly communicate our needs. It will pay out eternally for you if you choose to open up to new individuals, really hear their point of view, and really learn how to communicate your needs. And knowing that your needs can be satiated in a relationship. There may be this part of you that feels like, I need to do my own thing and go my own way because no one's gonna, take care of me the way that I do. But you could find that when you are honest and when you are open and when you really, really connect and merge with someone, you are able to, satiate your needs even more so and be able to give to someone else at the same time. Find this beautiful give and take. So be open to new individuals, be open to compromise, be open to collaboration. You're not here alone and you shouldn't have to be. Friends, I would love to hear what you thought. Comment below what sign your North Node in the 7th house is. I would love to know. My Instagram handle is @Comet Astrology. It is on the screen as I speak. I post a Monday morning Magic Monday on Monday mornings, as the name would imply, on IGTV, giving you the rundown astrologically of the week ahead, what to expect and how you can lean in. So I'd love for you to join me over there. But until we meet again, drink lots of water and stay cosmic.